We are outside the cube today because I realized I don't think I ever actually showed it from the outside. There it is. Also, someone made these really nice bridges and roads, and they actually go for quite a while. This content has been abridged. Abraham Lincoln built this bridge. I think Mozart put these cats outside of each of the doors. Very smart of him. But in case it wasn't shown in the last clips, which I think it might have been, I made a door, a simple iron and wood door in the middle of each of the giant walls that make up the cube, but I also made a little oak room to shield both of them, and I built that too, and we'll look at that in a second. But the reason I've done this is because I don't just intend to leave the cube a giant empty cube. I actually want to fill it with all kinds of interiors and twisting hallways and mazes and all the things. I want it to be a confusing labyrinth inside a giant cube filled with all different kinds of weird rooms and twisty hallways and stairways, because I love that kind of thing in Minecraft. So that is what our goals are. I've been collecting some resources to try to do that, and I've built this little hallway, but also Mozart's giant tree. I've pretty much given him the permission to make this his giant tree fort, the entirety of the bottom floor of this. So our goal today is to get all of our junk, or all of everything, all of our togethers junk out of his way. We have the cows and the chickens and the sheep, which I've already moved, but we also have Quacker's safe and sound down there, and Quacker's memorial when we thought he was dead that we need to give a special room to. And we have the sugarcane and the vines and everything, and I probably even need to raise that room up some more so he has room. Now I've already collected my chest full of my junk, and I've made myself a little bit of a space up here. I have all my junk here, and look at this view. Look at this amazing view. All of Cuba just right there, and this is our little platform that's going to grow. So that's my stuff out of the way. And now I'm going to show you where I put the sheep, or the fat chickens as we like to call them in Cuba. Oh, also, I kind of accidentally destroyed, I forgot the fake name I was calling him. Karl Marx, Tesla. I accidentally destroyed his interesting little sheep farm because I fell down it and there was no way to escape. Ooh, this is a dangerous area to be standing in. No, no, no. But he actually, I broke his chicken farm. But around this little candy stripe hallway that I've made, I have hidden the sheep. And this area is all cleared out. It's cleaned out because I want to make an automatic wool farm. I know I swore off making another automatic full farm, an automatic full farm after Chatscraft 2, but I want the wool. I want the wool. I want the wool. And I'm hoping this time I'm more mentally prepared and physically prepared and practiced at what Minecraft is to actually be able to do this. And why is this one bit a I know. I don't like that. So long as I don't overwhelm myself thinking I need to decorate it and make it super pretty, I think we'll be fine. Also, I really enjoy the way that this is slowly deteriorating. I really enjoy this. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, that's annoying now. We'll put the wool farm off to later. I think right now what we need to focus on, I want to make these tubes, I at least want to make go up, but I think right now we need to focus on the animals because I think they're the most in the way. Quackers we will leave here because he has a lot. Quackers has a lot of lore right now, but we need to take all the rest of the chickens. I might just kill all of these chickens and just use some eggs, but don't tell them that. Don't tell them. Besides, we already have plenty of chickens because of the fact that I broke oh dear. I broke his chicken farm, and now all of his chickens actually live in here. So I'm sure no one inside of Cuba is actually going to mind me murdering some chickens. Just walk away. Walk away from the situation. Now, obviously the most easy and convenient thing is to put the cows and the chickens all in next to the sheep so that everything can be very convenient, which is why I'm not going to do that. I am actually going to put the cows somewhere upwards inside of the cube because I want to be as confusing and irritating and as possible. We're actually going to use acacia, deep slate, and I actually think I want to use some mossy stone bricks. And then obviously we're going to have grass as the floor so we can be somewhat nice to the cows. Here, we'll just make a nice little staircase and then a big old area. I'm glad I brought torches. I never remember to get torches for these kind of endeavors. Alright, so our place is done and the grass is spreading, so it's just time to make up a little corral to keep the cows in. A cow corral, if you will. Gotta make this a little bit fancy. This looks very ugly from down there, but remember, this is all going to be interior, so eventually you won't be able to see it. It's a bit Japanesey looking, isn't it? I feel like it's hard to avoid that with acacia, but it looks nice. Then we're going to have to lure the cows across all of this and not fall in that hole. This is going to be interesting. Grab us a bit of wheat. We're going to have to do a farm next. Released. Here they come. And here they go. Moo Moo Meadows. That's enough to breed, so these straddlers are gonna go. Alright, so I have some stone smelting, so we can do the stone bricks to beautify the cow farm up there. But while we're waiting for that to finish, I think we need to address the issue of the fact that we are rapidly running out of wheat and other growing products. So we need to make another farm. Also, this is a cool thing about the cube. When you're inside of it, in the middle, you can't hear the rain. You can only hear the rain if you're like 5 blocks within the wall. It's a beautiful rainless oh, there it is. Rain, no rain. Rain, no rain. But I know where I want to make a farm. Someone sent me a stick, an enchanted stick of Curse of Vanishing. That's interesting. What beautiful gifts people give to me. Who's here? Fatso. Maybe hamsters will taste good. Alright. Oh, well, you actually can't hear the rain. Okay, so you can only hear the rain when you're near the wall on the bottom. So that's even less areas that you can actually hear the rain. But in case I haven't said it yet, I actually want to go and put this on the roof of the cube. Obviously, this is going to be much too convenient of a route, but for right now, we need to focus more on needs we focus on. Did I do this way? I don't remember doing this 5 in the middle thing, but it is cool looking. But up here is where the garden's gonna be, and I brought no dirt. I brought no dirt. Oh, that's terrifying. This is terrifying. This is like a liminal space. It definitely is. And I should have brought a second pail of water. But that's fine. I wonder if this is going to affect my measurements for the lightning rods. I didn't consider this. I don't think this is a very well thought through anything, to be honest. Oh, maybe that's how we can do it. I can just make this whole thing water. Alright, let's put that there. And then, could I jump into that? Go, no. Okay, did it. And making the trip back up. I also realized I didn't bring a hoe. I'm just not on the smarts today. I think I'm gonna need a lot more dirt. Some trapdoors for aesthetics. I'm gonna need some more resources. In my search for dirt, I have discovered someone's base. That is a rad-looking castle, made entirely of cobblestone. Whoa. Whoa. Welcome to a castle that might give you OCD. I love things that might give me OCD. This looks like the stone version of the cube. This is very nice. Okay, so I did some gardening off camera, and look at this. We've got neat little raised beds. We have 3 rows of wheat over here, melons, pumpkins, more wheat, cocoa beans, and even potatoes and carrots. And I need a third one here. Maybe beetroots? Yes. Right now, I'm putting down some hay bales for aesthetics purposes, because that's incredibly important. I think I like the idea of making a wall to kind of wall it in. Like, not a wall, but like a fence. Just like a neat little outcropping. Oh, spruce logs with this on top and maybe stripped. I think I need to try this somewhere else. Let's also try birch, because birch is a little lighter and happier. Oak fences, and then what if we made some oak gates to put them together instead of the other way, and kind of did something like this where they're staggered. I kind of like that. Now I'm not enjoying this birch. I'm not sure what wood colors to use. It just blends in so much. Tweak it. We'll tweak like that, but all the way around. This is looking really good so far, but it is seriously eating through my wood supplies. So many logs. So many logs. So I'm mining for some iron, and I've actually got quite a bit, because I actually learned from a Hermitcraft video that if you mine iron next to tuff, if you just keep breaking the tuff, you end up finding a lot more iron. So it's like giant veins of iron, and even like full raw iron blocks you can get. Very neat, very cool. Look at this. Look at this. This looks very nice. I am very happy with this. And I'm thinking I might put moss carpet in patches around as well to give it a more garden-y feel. And I'm not sure whether to do the pumpkins and melons alternating like this row, or uniform like this row. But I really think that this is very much a win. Although I did realize that when you look at it from above, something in here is slightly unsymmetrical. Because between this middle part and these 3 is 4 blocks, and between the middle part and these 3 is only 2 blocks. I'm not sure how I messed that up that bad, or even like where I went wrong. Like I looked around and I was like, I can't even tell what I did wrong. But I don't actually care that much, so I'm just going to not bother with it. You can kind of see it, just barely. And so I think the pure cubiness of it has been preserved. Now let's look at some shops while we're over here. People have finally made some shops. I need to make a shop as well. We need to make our amethyst shop. But here we have Dirt Cheap, the return of Dirt Cheap. This was in Chatscraft 1, which none of you guys saw except the people that were actually in it, because I don't think anyone actually filmed on there. I still don't understand how the shopping mechanism that Skateman made works. There's supposed to be an elytra shop around here somewhere too. I can't seem to find the elytra shop. What is this? Oh, he's making an iron shop. That is good, because iron be hard these days. Apparently this is a shop. Not very fancy. Not very fancy. I don't really need a totem. Firework rockets. 1 diamond for a stack of firework rockets. In the elytra shop, you need a diamond block. I might come back to this. I actually know I definitely will come back to this. I've actually never used the elytra regularly in an SMP before, so I'm quite happy that someone besides me has gone to the effort of making a rocket shop and a elytra. We're juggling a few different projects here, but our stone, our regular stone, has been smelted. Yeah, we got these now. I'll be able to make a few of them with vines, and we can get to decorating the cow area a little bit more. Jolly love. Labina Canu. I don't know French, but I have that Le Festin song from Ratatouille stuck in my head. Jana la fupa la pica lemu. Opa la bina la fina caru. Kangaroo. Okay, so here's what the cow area is looking like right now. So let me just do a quick fancy transition here, and it's not as impressive as I wanted it to be. It's very much a work in progress. But look how many cows. Look how many cows. I'm going to put some lanterns in there at some point instead of the torches. So we here in Cuba have so many eggs. So many eggs that I don't think these chickens are extremely necessary at the point that we are in. So I'm just going to kill them all. Except Quackers, obviously, who's safely in this hole. You can't kill Quackers. There will be no Quackers today. Or should I kill them, or should I just let them free? We're letting them free. They go, and you were spared from massacre today, chickens, by my need to be chaotic. Look how many chickens! The chickens are all over the place. There's a chicken in this boat. So I am very laggy right now, but as you can see I removed a couple of the farms. It's looking quite sparse down here. I also flattened out this area. Now I need to fix that. But what I want to do now is we got to bring these up like a tube above the trees. So A, it's not in its way, and B, I have a good idea of what to do with this one in particular. For this one, I can just do this. Excuse me, chicken. But for these two that are the drops, I want more room. So like this. For right now, for convenience, I'm gonna leave this as a big open room and just make it this oddly shaped tube going up. I promise there's a method to my madness here. Oh, also, I got some wolf wings. Oh. I need to learn how to use Elytra.